Hello everyone, welcome to Hands On. This is Little Things show where we do a live demo of a craft, and I'm your host Sarah Priebus. And thanks for having me back, guys. I'm really excited to be doing this craft today. Actually, we'll be doing several crafts, and I think you guys can all relate to this. I always have so many greeting cards sitting around because I just can't throw them away after I get them, because people go out, spend money, they write nice messages, and I like to keep them, but they're all just sitting around my house. So today I am going to show you several different crafts that will make better use of your greeting cards than having them just sit around the house. So we're gonna start with a memory book, but we will go to our supply list first. And you will need greeting cards. I'm sure you all have some of those, or maybe you have an event coming up where you're sure to get some. Then you will need a glue stick or spray adhesive, a 3-hole punch, ribbon, scissors, a ruler if you want to keep things straight or you need to measure anything, and a paper cutter for the same reasons. And like I said, let's just get right on in with our memory book. So I actually have some cards these are all from my boyfriend from various holidays, and they're just sitting around. Again, I don't want to throw them away. And so I love the idea of turning these into a book so I can still read all his amazing, look, he actually writes me all these amazing messages. So by turning these into a form of it's almost like a scrapbook, I feel like then I can keep them all safe and look over them when I want. So you can kind of do these by event. So let's say, you see up in the corner, you have your wedding shower, you can put all those cards together. If you have a baby shower, you can put all those cards together and eventually give them to your child. So I'm gonna make my book of love letters, I'm gonna call it. So I have all my cards here. I'm gonna toss these other cards to the side for a moment. I'm gonna get some of my construction paper. I'm gonna need my 3-hole punch. All right, so what color do I want to make this? Well, it's a love book, right? So I think we need pink. I'm gonna do pink, and I'm just gonna fold this right in half, like so. Guys, please, please, please comment, leave questions as we go. Let me know what you do with your greeting cards, because I always get my inspiration from you guys as well. And thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. Jackie Muldoon says, hello, I'm happy to listen and learn from you. And like I said, me from you, guys. So leave your comments, leave your suggestions, leave any questions, and let's get right on to it. So I'm going to just punch some holes in this first one. And I'm gonna line this up here, right about there, I think. So it's centered more. Chop, chop. Great. And now I'm going to start with my cards. This is so easy. The thing I like to say when I host the show is that I am not a crafter. I'm a beginner crafter, I should say. So I like to do things that are really easy. You can do these with your kids. They're for anyone, and that's the beauty of it. All right, let's go in here. This looks to be about center for this. And I'll just go, bam, done. We got our first one there. That's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna do this one, which is a little smaller. All right. So Andrea Vrisnik Peterson, you said I'm talking a lot. Well, it's because I'm trying to explain the craft that I'm doing, actually. So I just want you guys to understand what I'm doing here, which is compiling all of my old cards from my boyfriend from various holidays. I'm just putting these all together so I have them in one area and making them into a sort of memory book. Alrighty, and here we go, last one. So yeah, what do you guys do with your cards? Do you just have them sitting around? I have some that I love that actually make it into frames, but for those that don't, I think it's nice to do something like this. All right, so as you can see, I'm a cat lover. I have cats in almost all of my cards. And so I'm just gonna put these all, line up the holes like so. Cool. And There we go. They're all lined up. And I'm gonna take my string, which I've got this nice pink color here. Cut a little piece of that off. And go through my first hole. Oop, gotta reline those up because, you know what, I might just start from one side. Let's see here. Jessica Anna Maria Hansen says, I throw them away. You know, I throw some of them away, but some are more important to me than others. Like I think when somebody takes the time to write a message, you know, it's a little nicer to maybe hold on to that because, or, you know, if you have, like I said, a baby and you're throwing a shower, it's nice to hold on to those cards because maybe one day your baby will like to read what people had to say at your shower. I think that's a really nice idea. All right. Struggling with my whole lineup here. All right. I'm gonna take this hole punch out of the way. Now I think I got it. I wanna put this one in first. You know what's so funny is that this glitter is getting all over my hands right now. Do you guys like those cards, the ones that have the glitter on them? They're everywhere. Now I know I'm gonna touch my face later and they're just gonna be all over my face. Okay, here we go. Throw that through that one. We'll do my, I loved this card. This Valentine's Day card next. Oh, see, so, oh no, I just pulled it all the way through. Okay, so as easy as a craft as this is, it's hard to talk, apparently, and pull a ribbon through the holes at the same time. So let's give this another try. All right. Here we go. So it's starting to fray a little bit. And okay, now I'm gonna go back to what I was doing the first time. Pull this through. Okay, here we go, guys. I think I've got it this time around. The key is not pulling it too far through. So just to give you a heads up of some of the other stuff we're gonna make today, we are going to make bookmarks. We are going to make a framed monogram for your child's room. And also, we're gonna make a little girl's barrette. Okay, guys, I got it. This is so exciting. Woohoo! All right, so now that I have this through all of here, I'm gonna give this a little tie. How cute. I think I cut it too short, so that's the key. I'm not gonna tie them into the bows that I would maybe like to. There we go. We'll just leave it a little bigger, like a little scrapbook like. Aw, Anne-Marie Leek, thank you so much. She said it looks so good. Betty Carter said, I have to go through them every so often and throw some away. I had at one time boxes of them. It's really hard to toss cards. Yeah, I have the exact same problem. So that's why I was like, what can we do with them? I feel like everybody has this issue, you know what I mean? And these are some of the ideas that I came up with. All right, let's see if I can line these holes up for this second round here. I'm gonna cut myself a bit of a longer string so I don't have that problem, and then I can cut it shorter if I want. See, we learn as we craft here at LittleThings. That's the way it goes. Okay, I go through my first hole, go through my second. So I wanna know what kinds of cards do you like to save? Like I said, for me, these are the ones that are written to me from my boyfriend. So like they actually have a personal touch. I don't know if I would save all the ones that, you know, people just write love mom on. Those are a little easier for me to part with, but at the same time, it's like, it's from your mom and you wanna hold on to it. It's really, really tough. So I think that this is a way, you can almost have a book from each of your family members or your friends. And eventually, if you really get it together, you could scrapbook and make a really fancy one, and that would be really cool too. Okay, see, that was much easier. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna do a nice little tie here. Of Cool, and then I'll cut this a little so it matches this one. And we've got ourselves a nice little book. Now, like I said, my theme for this book is they're my love letters. So what I did is get some of these cute little sticker letters, and I'm gonna put love letters on this because that's what they are to me. So I'm gonna do an L, an O. Oh, more glitter. So you know what? I just can't stay away from the glitter. Do you guys like the glitter on the cards? Charlene Blair Miskimen says, I am doing this. Yeah, you guys should, because see now this, I can just put this in, you know, my book rack with all my other books and photo albums and stuff, and I have my cards to look at. So if I am feeling like I want to reminisce, then I just go through my little book of cards. And depending on which family member I'm thinking about, or the person that I'm thinking about, those are the cards that I can go through. Oh, I'm seeing lots of glitter votes come in. Kathy loves glitter. She says it's very glam. And Janice Watts Johnson says no glitter. Oh, Doris, you're making me laugh. She said a singing one. Yeah, can you imagine opening up your book and then you get one of those singing cards? That's hilarious. Okay, so my love, I think I'm gonna add but yeah, love letters. What is your favorite occasion to get cards for? Is it your birthday? I feel like birthdays are the ones where you get the most personal notes. Am I wrong? Betty Carter says this is a really good idea. Well, thank you. I thought so too. I mean, I think some of the other ones are fun too, but this way you can actually read what each of the cards still says. Like some of them that we're gonna do later on will actually deconstruct the cards a little bit. So you won't necessarily get to read the messages anymore. So I think that's for like, you know, fun ones where there's cute baby decorations or whatever on the cards. But this is so that I can go back and remember what somebody said to me. All right, we're almost done with this here. I think I'm gonna have to honestly do this for each member of my family. Okay, love letters. And like I said, you can do this with your kids. I feel like they would have so much fun taking, you know, it's their 6th birthday, something like that. You get to put all those cards together and then they can have them to keep. Maybe later on they won't want them. Maybe, I guess, after years and years of cards, it all builds up. But in the meantime, until you don't want them, it's nice. Aww, how cute is this, guys? My love letters. I'm really happy with this. Also, I think my boyfriend's gonna be really excited that I found a way to put all his cards together and, you know, I can go back and read them. So if you look through, we have each of the cards. I can still read them to my baby. Oh, he's the sweetest. This is my Christmas card where he drew me a lovely Santa. Okay, done. First project is complete. My love letters, I love it. Okay. So what we're gonna do next is our bookmark. So I think it's graduation season. We have a lot of graduates from all different grades and schools and stuff. So here are 2 graduation cards that I found that a graduate would maybe be receiving. So this is what we're gonna do. So I figured that this 2017 would be easily cut into a bookmark. Similarly, this congrats would be cut into a bookmark as well. So, I don't know, with the 2017, and what would look good with that? I kind of like just like a nice, oh, you know what's funny? My school colors from high school were blue and gold. So we're gonna do a nice yellow with the 2017. I'm actually gonna take a paper cutter. So you can buy paper cutters actually for pretty cheap and nice little portable ones. This is just a fancier paper cutter. But all right, so I'm gonna take what I want out of this, which is, all right about there. Slice. Okay, let's re-slice that. There we go. But it definitely needs to be more. So this is definitely a trial and error type of thing. Okay, we're getting there. Then I'm gonna do this side. I think that's gonna look good. All right, so we got our 2017 here. And I'm gonna move, actually I'm gonna take my construction paper, bring it on here. So I'm actually gonna glue this down first. So I kind of know where I wanna cut with the paper cutter. All right. Oh, Julie Gajeski says, these are my college colors. I feel like, oh, and same with Mary Helen Hanks Bidwell. Blue and gold are my school colors, Eagles. Yeah, we were the Trojans. So I feel like maybe now a lot of people had the blue and gold color thing going on. All right, this is a little clumpy. But it is hot here in New York today. All right, how's the weather where everyone else is? I would love to know because we are sweating here. It is officially summer. So that's bound to shift some of the, some of my crafting products are getting a little melty. All right. So I'm gonna put that like there. We're gonna smush that down. All right. Now the fun thing is, like, you could actually cut the other side of the card and put it on the back so they get to keep the message from the person. These cards I just bought for the sake of this craft. So I don't really have a message, but you're gonna get the general idea. I'll show you what you could do. All right, so we've got that. Move this out of the way. Let's see here. Let's go this way first. And slice. That looks about even. Again, if you want, you can use a ruler. I'm kind of eyeballing this. I love this idea for the graduates though, because they're gonna be doing a lot of reading, you know what I mean? They're going off to school. They're gonna have lots of books, so might as well give them a bookmark so that they can be doing it right. And then just remember the people that are cheering them on to graduate and do a good job. All right, I'm gonna cut that one a little thinner. Oop, push that back up. All right, here we go. Get that through a little more. Doesn't really wanna go, okay. So when I graduated, my mom actually made me an amazing scrapbook, but I don't know. That was pretty ambitious. I feel like this is the easy way to go. You could, you know, make a little book of your graduation cards and then create a bookmark like so, and they still have a pretty good memory. All right, let's do one more, I think. I don't need to be like a super thick bookmark. All right, I like the way that looks. That's looking really cute. Oh, Mary Helen Hicks Bidwell, your daughter's heading to NYU. That's where I went to school. Oh, she's gonna have a great time. I got a great education there, so I wish her luck. And our colors were purple and yellow, so this is close to that. You should make her a bookmark. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our hole puncher, because you know, no bookmark is complete without your without the little tassel at the top. All right, so I got a little hole. Gonna put in my string. And do a little tie job here. Now see, I only got the one color string, but I feel like if you're getting all crafty, you can get multiple and like really do it to your school colors. Okay, so we have that. And that's so cute. So like them, you know, if you're sending anyone off to school like Mary is, you definitely gotta make a bookmark. Lindsay Parker says, I'm curious to see the memory book as I don't use bookmarks too often these days. Well, I'll bring it back out just so you can take a look. This is what we just made, and if we have a little time, we do. It's an hour-long show, so maybe I can do another one. But yeah, this was the memory book. You know, I basically just took the same construction paper, took all the cards that I've been giving from my boyfriend, and punched holes in them and made it into a little book so that I can look through it whenever I'm feeling, you know, like I need to feel some love. And then we just tied the string around it. We put some stickers on it and I called it my love letters. But you could do this for any event, you know, if your child's having a shower, if you're having a shower for a baby that's about to be born, it worked for that. And I just love the idea of having all of those cards together. Okay, so we are going to move on to our next craft, which is this one. I'm really excited to show this one to you guys. So this is kind of, I think this works really well for a baby's room, but you know, I would do something like this in my room if it didn't have baby cards on it, like for my birthday, take all the cards, put them all together and make a little collage in the shape of an S. But actually, my friend just had a baby. His name is Thomas. So I'm gonna make one of these for her, but I think this is like such a cute idea of what you can do if, you know, you have all these baby cards, you don't know what to do with them. So let's get started with that. I am going to move my paper cutter out of the way. And let's find what baby cards we have. All right. So I have this nice frame that I got. And then I've kind of just stenciled out a letter T for Thomas that I'm gonna, you know, fill with my cards. So I've got this really cute one with all these animals, and what we're gonna do is basically cut them into squares that fit into this T so we can make a sort of collage. So I'm gonna eyeball this. I don't think we need a paper cutter on this, but you never know because my eyeball skills might not be the best. I'm loving that all of you are thinking that you'll get good use out of the bookmarks and out of the memory book. Okay, so let's go right on in here. I'm just gonna cut along here. I probably should have gotten bigger scissors because these are hard for grown-up hands. Lesson learned. Next time I'm crafting, I will definitely get bigger scissors. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go right in below this elephant. I love elephants. I wonder, I don't know if she has a coloring for her room yet, for her baby's room. But I'm hoping that this will fit right along the top of this T here. Let's find out. If not, I will just cut that little bow right off, even though I think it's super cute. What kind of gifts do you guys give friends that are having babies? Because I am at that age now where everybody's having babies and I feel like everybody gives clothes. So I'm trying to find things that are more unique and I'm not really sure what that would be. Okay, oh, this is gonna be tricky. Maybe we just do a bit of a thicker tee and I'm gonna just do it that way because I think that's so cute and I don't wanna chop it off anymore. All right, so we've got that. Let's see what other baby cards we've got. I kind of love, let's see, some of these are, oh, here we go. We got some cute ones down here. You're about to have one lucky little baby. That's adorable. Okay. So I'm just gonna, again, I think I'm just gonna, there we go. Rip right along the line there. No need for scissors. Okay. I like the idea, you're about to have one lucky little baby. So let's see if I can kind of line that up with here. I might make a little mark with my ruler. I mean, with my pencil, which, here we go. Just so I'm measuring. Here we go. Okay. Now I know about what thickness I want that to be. Does that look about right? It's a little wide, so I'll cut it a little shallower than that. So for those of you that are just tuning in, let me back up. We are in the middle of Hands-On, which is the Little Things show where we do a live demo of a craft. And today we're doing several crafts because I feel like everybody has greeting cards sitting around, and we need to figure out what to do with them, right? Because I don't like a cluttered apartment or house, and mine is definitely getting cluttered with greeting cards. So we are on to making this monogrammed little decoration for the wall. Okay, here we go. Yay, kind of made it the same height. Yay, okay. So that works. What else do I want to put on here? I love this little bear. I also love this polka dots. This is hard. I'm gonna rip this apart. This is the hard part, guys, because once you fall in love with some of these, you're like, oh, do I really need to deconstruct the card? But you do. Oh, Justin Coop said, I think a good gift for a baby would be a gift card for professional photos. I love that. Because you're seeing, I feel like we see, so with social, oh my goodness. I feel like with social media these days, we see a lot of people putting photos up. So yeah, that costs money. If you don't have a friend that does that, it's definitely, I feel like that would be a nice investment. Okay, these polka dots are too cute. So here we go. Again, let me know what you guys do with your leftover cards. Do they just sit in a box? Like what do you currently do with them? Okay, I want to use this little guy for sure. Let's mark with my pencil. Something along here. Okay. I think that's kind of where we're looking at. We're gonna find out. Do any of you guys do scrapbooking? 'Cause I feel like these are all little versions of that. Okay, cool. That looks really cute. We have, all right guys, I think we're starting to have our formation, and then I can just kind of, you know, cut things over this. All right, I'm gonna start to glue onto my T. All right. Woo, again, it is hot here, so my glue is a little goopy. But I think we're gonna make it work. If I can always go back in and redo it. Yeah, Chadness is telling me to get some other scissors. I definitely need to get some new scissors. These are, you know what? I usually like to do crafts with the kids, so that's why I make these, you know, easy, user-friendly crafts so that the kids can do them too, and these are meant for kids' hands, and I need to get myself some grown-up scissors. All right, so we have the formations of a T. I'm gonna put this, I don't know, I kind of like this at the edge here. You're about to have one lucky little baby, right? I still have this little bit here. Let me just cut that off. Here we go. Oh, somebody brought me grown-up scissors. I have the best helpers here at LittleThings. Oh, Janice, you do scrapbooking? Do you have any, did you like these ideas? Do you have any suggestions for us? Like I said, I'm really looking to expand my crafting knowledge, so I would love to hear about that. All right, so we've got the outside of the T here. Okay, it's starting to officially look like a T for my friend's little baby, Thomas. I think this is gonna look really, really cute. All right, I'm debating where I wanna put this little bugger. I think maybe along here, but I'm gonna take my grown-up scissors and recut this edge so it's a little finer because I did a sloppy job. Okay, but again, you know, the crafting, I think the point behind the crafting is that it's supposed to be fun and it doesn't need to be perfect. You know, it's just, and especially for this, it's just so you can keep your memories in one place, and I love that about it. All right, I think I'm gonna eventually put that up there, but I wanna see what other little pieces of cards I can layer in. I really like this pattern. I think I'm gonna add this pattern I don't know. I don't want to cover this cute little guy here. This is really tricky. All right, I'm gonna cut a piece of this. I'm gonna measure the thickness here and do a strip right there. Okay, we'll do that. And then I see another cute little baby card that I'm gonna put in. Okay, so now we have that going in there. Maybe something like that. And then let's see here. This one's cute, but that's oh, here we go. Love this. This is perfect. I might actually even cut out the B and layer it over this. Let's see how creative I can get. All right, I really like this. All right, this is hard. There are so many cute greeting cards out now. It makes it difficult to rip them up. Oh, Jessica Alfonso says I put the handwritten portion of cards into our baby books. I love that. I love the handwritten portions because my mom did that too, and I definitely go back and look at that, and it's so, so nice. All right, let's just do, I'm gonna measure out once again where I kind of need to cut this. And it's gonna be right along here. All right, and we're off. If you guys are just tuning in, we are hands-on. This is Little Things show where we do a live demo of a craft, and today we're recycling old cards that we hold close to our heart, that are hard to let go of, but you know, manage to clutter our houses. So we got to find something better to do with them. And I think this might be just the thing. All right, so I'm gonna kind of layer that, and we've got this here. I'm wondering if I keep layering along here because now it's looking really cute. Maybe do this one. I don't know, where do you draw the line, guys? Where do you say I have a complete project and I don't need to do any more cutting? Maybe I stop here actually. I kind of like the way that it's looking. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna glue these all together. Done. Put a little glue on this. All right. And then we're gonna glue this side down. Gosh, I love glue sticks. Okay, here's a question for all of you. What's your favorite crafting material? Like, what do you need in all of your crafts? What do you find yourself using the most? Your hot glue gun? Is it your hole puncher? Is it a glue stick? Let me know what is your favorite material or supply that you need in all of your crafts, your must-have. Maybe I'm missing it for my crafting collection. Okay, I'll put this last little one down. There we go. And officially, we have our tea. That's fairly even. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, let's pick this up. And now I'm gonna put it on a piece of construction paper that will make the backdrop. Do we like purple? No, I'm gonna he's a boy, so we're gonna do blue. All right, let's see if this fits in the frame. Nope, I gotta cut it. So this is what fits. So I'm gonna trace it to fit this one here. Great. Set that aside real quick. So of these today, I wanna know also, which of these are you most likely to make? Is it the memory book? Is it the monogrammed card collage? Or is it the bookmark? We also have another treat for you too. We are going to be doing barrettes for little girls from those greeting cards, which I think is a really cute way because I love dressing up little girls' hair. Okay, so Janice says her hot glue gun, glue sticks, and good scissors. You guys are all getting on me for the scissors, aren't you? That's hilarious. Jessica Alfonso says washi tape is the best finishing tool for all crafts. I don't even know what that is, so maybe I'm not an official crafter because I'm not sure what that is. Okay, it looks like I've got my trace. This doesn't need to be exact, so I'm gonna use my scissors here because it's gonna go right inside. Okay. Also, do you guys stand by the blue is for boys, pink is for girls thing, or do you like to mix the colors up? Like, do you feel that, I feel like we can stray from that whole blue is for girls, blue is for boys, pink is for girls, you know? I feel like just colors are really nice to have. Okay, that should be about right. I'm gonna now take this and glue it. Here we go. Okay. I wonder if my girlfriend is going to appreciate this. Technically, it's not from her baby's cards, but maybe she'll be inspired and just make her own. Because, you know, decorating a baby room is kind of one of the most fun things about having a new baby. Okay. I feel like that looks pretty centered. And then let's put it in the frame and see what it actually looks like. Careful not to mess my project up. And I might have to cut it a little more. Nope, it looks great. Okay, cool. So basically, this you could hang in Thomas's room because Thomas got so many cards from the baby shower, from the birth, that there are, you know, we need ideas. Janice says, no, go out of the box. Babies like bright colors. And Justin says, if you're the one doing the crafts, you can use whatever colors you want. If anyone complains, just throw glitter at them. Oh, throwing glitter at them is the great punishment. I like that, Justin. All right. I am going to set that aside. Moving on to our last craft of the day, and then we'll see if we have any time to have it. And then we will see if we have any time left over and we can revisit one of the previous crafts potentially. We are going to do barrettes for little girls. Okay, so I really like the heart shape idea for the barrettes. So we got a puncher. It's in the shape of a heart. And let's see here. This is definitely a girl's card from a birthday. So I love the colors right here. I'm just gonna take this and go right in here and bam. Look at that. We have one heart. And what we're gonna do is basically just take these hearts and kind of line them up on the barrette. So you have a handmade barrette. All right, I really like these colors. I'm gonna cut in here so we can get some more of this, because now that I'm deconstructing this card, this is definitely one of the crafts where you are not going to get to see the writing anymore, or maybe you save it, like someone said earlier, and you put the written part inside the scrapbook and then you turn the rest of it into this. So how cute is this? This is gonna be great. Although this is gonna leave glitter in her hair. Okay. Go in here again. Get a third heart. I love it. I'm gonna do the smaller one with these and I'm gonna overlap them. So I have my hot glue gun over here that I've heated up. And I'm gonna pull that over. All right, and we're just I'm gonna close that so it's not giving me a hard time. Here we go. I'm just gonna do a nice little Oopsies, there we go. All right, and then we start to just line our hearts up that way. I love this because you can find these simple barrettes anywhere and then just jazz them up with whatever interests. I mean, this doesn't have to be from greeting cards, but it's definitely one easy way to do it. And once again, this is a fun activity to do with whoever received the greeting card. So if your little girl got a bunch of greeting cards, you can do this together, although you need to be doing the hot gluing. Definitely don't let her do the hot gluing. Okay, here we go. Last one here. And there we go. How cute is this? So that's just like a little easy barrette that you can make from the old greeting cards that somebody gave, let's say your little girl for her birthday, and you've now turned it into a barrette. I'll show you guys right here. How awesome is that? I don't know any little girl that would not want to put that in her hair, although, you know, she probably is even more excited about the fact that this has sparkles on it and she'll be getting sparkles all over herself at all times. Janice, again, you're cracking me up. She says, with my granddaughter, glitter and glue is my krypton. And thank you for saying that you love this show. I learned so much from you guys as well. All right, I want to make another barrette because I think these are great. So we have a bigger one this time, and I'm going to layer more. See, the fun thing is too, you could get other punchers in different shapes, so you can mix that up. I love hearts. Who doesn't love hearts? Okay, so what have we got over here? I got this fun colorful card. Let's try this one. All right, same kind of color palette. Let's just go in and get a little heart. I love the polka dots on this one. All right, and we'll get one right here. And like, this is, you're just gonna have a nice little set of barrettes here. And it's so easy. You can do this with your daughter, niece, nephew, you know, whoever. And it's a one-of-a-kind custom craft. I'm gonna do 5. We're gonna get crazy. I wonder if on this one we can get a little more adventurous and like put them in different. We'll see. Let's see how many hearts I can get out of this, and then we'll determine it. Okay. There's another one. I'm gonna cut into this card a little bit, so we have access to some more of these fun colors. Okay. Now I think I have more than enough hearts to work with. There we go. How easy is this? Now the fun part would be, I guess, if I mixed it up with another palette. So maybe I can even take some of these polka dots that we really liked and do some hearts and intersperse it with a different card. So at home, who would you guys be making your barrettes for? Do you have anyone that this would work with? I'm curious. Oop, that one I got part of the part that I had ripped off earlier. All right, I think we've got enough here. So let's try this out. Get our hot glue gun. Get a little glue on there. Be very careful. Hot glue guns are fun, but they can be dangerous. Okay. Put the first one down. I'm gonna put, I like this purple one. We'll do purple. Okay. Carefully get those little strings off. All right, and then I think every 2, I'm gonna put in one of these cute little yellow ones. There we go. I love this. I would have worn this when I was little, for sure. Oh, Mary Helen says she would be making this for her granddaughter. How do you say that name? Riley? Riley? I like that name. I like the spelling of it. It's beautiful. Okay, get another heart on here. Back to our pink. And I have never heard of a low heat glue gun, but that sounds like something I definitely need. That's gonna get on my crafting shopping list, that's for sure. Let's put another one of these yellow guys on. Okay. And I'll layer a little one down here. This is so cute. I love this. I totally would have demanded my mom make these with me when I was little. All right, look at this one. All right, check that out. How cute is that for a custom barrette? We actually made two. You see them here. I love them. I could still rock these now. Who am I kidding? Okay, so just to wrap up and let you guys know again what we made today, we found different ways to reuse old cards, and we started with our scrapbook per se, our little memory book, which I used some of the cards from my boyfriend and made this beautiful memory book. And then we did bookmarks. I mean, this is for anybody, but I think they're especially useful for our graduates. You can even keep the message on the back from whoever gave the greeting card. And then we made this lovely monogrammed wall hanger from greeting cards. It's like a collage of the baby cards for the baby's room. And then finally, we wrapped it up with these cute little custom barrettes from the cards for the little girls. Thank you guys so much for watching Hands On, and we will be back next week, Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I hope you have a lovely week. Thank you so much.